Shri Thiruvananthapuram അടക്കമുള്ള നിരവധി അഡ്വക്കേറ്റുമാർ, സീനിയർ ആൻഡ് ജൂനിയർ അഡ്വക്കേറ്റുമാർ വേദിയിലുണ്ട്. കാമനെ സംബന്ധിച്ചിടത്തോളം പിന്നെ ഞാനൊരു പ്രത്യേകിച്ചൊരു കഥ പറഞ്ഞ് ഞങ്ങളെ ബോധ്യപ്പെടുത്തേണ്ട കാര്യമില്ല. സാമൂഹ്യ രംഗത്ത്, സാംസ്കാരിക രംഗത്ത്, ആരോഗ്യ രംഗത്ത്, അതുപോലെ തന്നെ എല്ലാ രംഗത്തും ഒരു ഇടതുപക്ഷ ചിന്തകൻ എന്നുള്ള നിലയിലൊക്കെ തന്നെ അദ്ദേഹം വളരെ അറിയപ്പെടുന്ന വ്യക്തിത്വത്തിൻ്റെ ഉടമയാണ്. എൻ്റെ കുടുംബത്തിലെ ഒരു അംഗം കൂടിയാണ് ശ്രീ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്. അതിപ്പോൾ എങ്ങനെയാണെന്ന് എല്ലാവരും ആലോചിക്കുന്നുണ്ടായിരുന്നു. ആ കുടുംബത്തിൽപ്പെട്ട ഒരാൾ Thiruvananthapuram ഇപ്പോണ്ട്, അങ്ങനെ പലരും ഉണ്ട്. ആകുന്നതുമായിട്ട് അങ്ങനെ നല്ല ബന്ധം പുറത്തുന്ന ഒരു കുടുംബമാണ് എൻ്റെ കുടുംബം. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ സീനിയർ നായർ എൻ്റെ അമ്മാവനായിരുന്നു. എൻ്റെ അമ്മാവനത്തിൽ എൻ്റെ വൈഫിൻ്റെ അമ്മാവനായിരുന്നു. അപ്പം അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഇതിൽ വരണമെന്ന് തീരുമാനിക്കുകയും 5 പതിറ്റാണ്ട് കാലം അദ്ദേഹം ഈ രംഗത്ത് തിളങ്ങി നിന്നു. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ കഴിവ്, ശേഷി, ആത്മാർത്ഥത, ഇടപെടലുള്ള സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യം ഇതെല്ലാം വളരെയേറെ ഗുണം ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ടെന്ന കാര്യം സൂചിപ്പിക്കുന്നു. ഈ രംഗത്ത് അദ്ദേഹം തിളങ്ങട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് എൻ്റെ വാക്കുകൾ അവസാനിപ്പിക്കുന്നു.
बहुमान्य विद्याभ्यास हकूक मंत्री श्री वी शिवनकुट्टी जी, श्री जस्टिस एन अनिल कुमार लो पायलट, एडवोकेट P.A. अहमद, whose completion of 50 years in the legal profession we all have gathered here to celebrate. Shri S.S. Balu, Advocate Shri Vasudevannaya, Advocate Shri A. Abdul Karim, and last but not least, the real power behind Advocate P.M. Sir, Shrimati Nisai, is sitting there in the audience. Priya Sahodri, and of course, esteemed members of the Bar of Trivandrum, Priya Sahodri, Sahodri Mari, Elavarkum and Trivandrum. I am absolutely delighted to speak to this august gathering as we celebrate a great milestone in the illustrious legal career of Shri P.A. whom we have honored today. It is indeed a privilege and an honor to felicitate this legal luminary who has completed 50 glorious years of advocacy, serving the courts in Thiruvananthapuram High Court, Hon'ble High Court and the Honorable Supreme Court of India. Advocate P.A.'s journey exemplifies the highest ideals of legal profession, which in itself is a profound social mission to uphold the promise of the Constitution and to ensure justice to all. The very fact that Advocate P.A. is one of those lawyers who have filed the maximum number of public interest litigations on different public causes speaks volumes about his social commitment and unwavering adherence to the ideals of a legal profession. I am told that he had taken up public interest litigations as a public service without charging any fee. The lawsuits he filed against imposition of excess water tariff, illegal constructions, and his involvement in the case that resulted in saving the Silent Valley from the construction of a dam, all vouch for his interest in public matters. As we all know, lawyer's dharma, the duty of the lawyer is not merely to win cases, but to uphold justice, protect the innocent, and ensure that law serves people, not just the powerful. It is an advocate's duty to champion the rights enshrined in the Constitution with a view to enabling even the marginalized and the disadvantaged to fully enjoy the promise of justice, equality, liberty, fraternity, and above all, human dignity. Rooted in principles such as integrity, fairness, and unwavering commitment to truth, advocates need to go beyond merely interpreting the law and play a pivotal role in shaping laws to create a more just and equitable society. The concept of law itself has a profound philosophical basis. In the words of great Aristotle, he said, and I quote, "At his best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he becomes the worst." The concept of dharma in legal profession is beautifully encapsulated in Mahabharata, which says, "Dharma eva hato, hanti dharmo rakshati rakshita," which means dharma, when violated, destroys. By the way, dharma is not religion. Dharma is a set of obligations, set of moral and ethical rules. And I was, day before yesterday, I was in Kurukshetra. Kurukshetra is the place where Gita Updesh was given by Lord Krishna to Arjuna, and they are celebrating Gita, International Gita Mahotsav. And I came to know from a professor of Indian culture that in Sanskrit dharma has 15 meanings, not just one or two, 15 meanings. So you can really appreciate it. I mean, it is injustice to equate dharma with religion. Religion is a different concept. So that Mahabharata, it means that when dharma is violated, it destroys. But dharma, when upheld, then it protects. In Islamic tradition, Quran repeatedly, not once, repeatedly says, "Inna Allaha yuhibbul muqsitin," and God loves those who do justice. And in another verse, Quran has gone to the extent of saying that stand for justice, even if it be against your own self, your kith and kin, your parents, and your friends, but stand for justice. These statements remind us of the indispensable role that law plays in shaping a just and civilized society. On the whole, the Indian concept sees law through a spiritual eye by acknowledging two major areas of human interaction which are related to law. First are the matters which are regulated by the positive law, which seeks to prescribe and regulate human interactions, and it is obligatory for everyone to obey these laws. The other is the area of free choice, which includes all those actions in which there is no prescription or regulation, and we have the freedom of will and choice. Then there is another area which relates to moral or ethical attitudes of the individual, which makes one to obey her or his own conscience and make a free choice. Generally, it arises from a consciousness of duty nearly as strong as positive law, and for people who believe, who call themselves believers in a religion or God, it is God consciousness or karma phal, which prompts them to make a morally correct decision. This is what has been described as obedience of the unenforceable. Here, obedience is purely voluntary and dictated by good conscience and noble intentions and motives. We must remember that mere obedience of law does not measure the greatness of a nation. It can be easily secured through the instrumentality of the enforcement agencies. But when a society is law-abiding by force of nature or habit and morally upright, when it enforces rules voluntarily without compulsion by the agencies, it reflects the greatness of a nation or a society. The legal fraternity has a duty to help create a robust judicial system that ensures redressal of grievances of the aggrieved. What it serves needs to be full and complete justice, and not scoring victory by virtue of eloquence or on technical grounds. This implies both self-restraint and showing fair consideration for the victims of the circumstance. It also means being willing to step into the shoes of the other and being conscious of the law of karma, or in simple terms, to have a mind and heart which can feel the pain of the other and remind oneself that law of nature is such that what goes around comes around. Lawyers in India are fortunate to have a role model in Mahatma Gandhi. In fact, most of our freedom leaders of our freedom movement, they had a legal background. They were mostly lawyers. Mahatma Gandhi used his legal knowledge to fight against injustice, championing the rights of the oppressed. His practice was marked by integrity, compassion, and a deep commitment to truth, testifying that the legal profession can be a force for good, a tool to uplift the marginalized and bring about positive social change. By following his footsteps, we can restore public trust and contribute to a more just and happier society. Advocate P.A. Ahmed has always, have been told by so many people since I agreed to come to this, not only just Karim Saab, but so many other people as well, that he always exemplified these ethos throughout his distinguished career. As we celebrate his golden jubilee in the legal profession, it is worth recalling Abraham Lincoln's words that resonate deeply with the essence of advocacy. He said, and I quote, "Discourage litigation. Persuade your neighbors to compromise whenever you can. Point out to them how the nominal winner is often a real loser in fees, expenses, and waste of time." And I was reading elsewhere, some leading lawyer has said that the best advocate is compromise outside the court. These words underline the lawyer's role not only as a litigator but as a mediator and counselor. Roles Ahmed Sahab has fulfilled with great success and humility. His service as a trusted counsel to many leading public organizations is a testament to the goodwill that he enjoyed with the government. His dedication to his clients, respect for the judiciary, and adherence to ethical practices have earned him not just accolades but the admiration of colleagues and adversaries alike. To advocate P.A. Ahmed, we owe our deepest gratitude for his immense contribution to the legal fraternity. His career has been a beacon of inspiration, reminding us that the true measure of a lawyer lies not just in his victories in the courtroom, but in his integrity, empathy, and unwavering commitment to justice. I am sure that many people here would reflect on how they can strive to follow his example. I would like to conclude with a heartfelt wish for Advocate P. Ahmed and his family. May you continue to inspire others for years to come, guiding the younger generation of lawyers with your wisdom, experience, and exemplary ethics. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, valre nanni, Jai Hind.
पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे